Welcome back, my loves. Happy Saturday. I hope you're all doing fine. So last Sunday I made some sweet and sour chicken and my daughter keep bugging me to make some more. So here we go. I have some paprika, cayenne, onion powder, garlic powder, and some chicken seasoning. So normally I would just make a wet batter, but today we're doing a shortcut and it works perfect. Less work. I just add my eggs and then I'm gonna go ahead and add the flour and the cornstarch. That will aid in the crispiness of the chicken because you need it to be crispy, because when you put it in the sauce you don't want to get it soggy. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and combine that. And if you're watching for the first time, thank you so much for stopping by. And for those who have been watching for a while, I appreciate you for sticking and staying with me. Please just go ahead and hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead set this chicken to marinate while we prep our other ingredients. I'm going to go ahead and combine the dry ingredients. I add some of the same spices and a little cayenne to add a little heat to the chicken. We're going to go ahead and also chop up our veggies. I have multicolor peppers because I like to see a colorful dish, and some white onion. I will also be using some ginger, but I'm using the minced ginger and the minced garlic. So at this point, I already have my oil heating on the stove. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and coat those chicken, making sure that it is properly coated in that dry flour mixture that we made previously. The chicken is slightly wet from that egg and flour cornstarch mixture that we made when we were seasoning the chicken. So adding it to the dry flour now is gonna create a nice crust on the chicken. There are different methods of getting your chicken crispy, so if you don't eat egg, you can just use the cornstarch alone when you're seasoning the chicken and also add some cornstarch in the flour mixture. Or you can use some of the flour mixture, mix it with a little water and get it kind of like a runny consistency. Dip the chicken in that and then dip it back in the dry flour. All right, that works as well. So now that my chicken is properly coated, we're going to go ahead, place it on the plate and continue to coat in the others. I like to add extra flavor in my oil when I'm frying. Normally I would use cayenne pepper, a piece of onion, let it fry up in the oil. Today I'm using garlic and a piece of ginger. I also should have mentioned that I'm using chicken thighs. I know a lot of people love to use breast. You can use whatever part of the chicken you want to. Oh. The chicken was nice and crispy, beautifully fried, juicy and tender on the inside, and I had to just leave back some without adding it in the sauce just to munch on. Alright, we have some pineapple. I'm using the one from the can because I don't have any fresh ones. Use whichever one you have at home. So it's time to make the sauce. I'm going to use a little bit of the oil that we used to fry the chicken to add some of that flavor in there. And then we're going to throw in all our veggies. I'm also going to be adding my ketchup, or if you have tomato paste, whichever one. We're going to add that. I'm going to add a little of the low sodium soy sauce, some of the minced garlic and minced ginger. All the ingredients that we're using will be listed in the description box. I'm also pouring in my brown sugar, some white vinegar, and a little of the pineapple juice. And for all the persons who love a little spice in their food, add a little hot sauce in this sweet and sour chicken as well if you wish, or a little cayenne, whatever heat you have, you can go ahead and add that in there. Now I'm going to pump up the heat and let this simmer for a minute, and then we're going to add the pineapples. I added about 1/4 cup of water just to loosen the sauce. I don't want my sauce to be too watery, but I also don't want a heavy sauce. Now we're going to add the pineapples. After adding the pineapples, I give it like 3 minutes, and then I'm going to go ahead and taste it. You have to taste your sauce before dumping your chicken in there. Once it's suitable for your taste buds, you can go ahead and add in your chicken. I'm just removing some of the sauce because I'm not sure how much sauce I will need as yet. After adding the chicken, then I will pour back the sauce on top. If you have made it this far in the video, I really appreciate you. Thank you, and don't forget to give the video a thumbs up before you leave. Alright, I'm gonna use a spatula to stir up this chicken, coat the chicken with the sauce, and then I will just go ahead and add more chicken and more sauce. I have some rice steaming to go with this sweet and sour chicken, so we're just gonna go ahead, give this just like a 30-second in the sauce on the high heat, and then we're gonna remove it because we don't want the chicken to get soggy. We want to keep it nice and crispy just the same. So here we go. Dinner is served. Add this dish to your dinner idea list, and don't forget to share the video with your friends and family. All right. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate every single one of you for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. Stay safe, show some love, and I'll catch you in my next one, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.